Hey guys, how's everyone doing tonight? Just want to jump on real quick and talk a little bit about inquiries. I get a lot of questions about inquiries. How many points does an inquiry drop your score? Does it drop your score? Hard inquiries, soft inquiries, and there's a lot of misinformation out there. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit real quick. So first of all, an inquiry, I posted something in the group yesterday, I believe, about inquiries. I don't know if any of you got a chance to take a look at it, but it's a pretty good read. It'll give you a breakdown of what inquiries are. So first of all, an inquiry is when someone has permissible purpose, or that would be a hard inquiry, when someone runs your credit, basically, right? So there's two types of inquiries. There's a hard inquiry and there's a soft inquiry. A hard inquiry is when someone has permissible purpose to pull your credit. For example, a mortgage, a vehicle, a cell phone, whatever it may be. And then there's soft inquiries that happen whenever you check your own credit. For example, when you subscribe to an online credit monitoring service, there's certain pre-approval offers that you'll get in the mail that a lot of times they just use demographic information, last four of social, things like that. Those will be soft inquiries. So the ones that affect your credit score are hard inquiries, okay? And I always get asked, how many points does an inquiry affect your score? And even in my classes and seminars that I give, this is one of the questions I ask. And I get answers all across the board, from 5 points, 20 points, no points. And give me a second, guys. Let me just make sure that this is actually live here. I'm doing it on my computer. So I don't know if this is actually working. Okay. So the answer to the question is, it depends. It really depends. It depends on a lot of different factors. So there's no definite answer. 1 point, 2 point. It depends how many inquiries, what length of time, what type of inquiry. So mortgage, student loan inquiries, they're what can be called deduped. What that means is they allow you to rate shop. So you could go apply for a mortgage 20 times with 20 different lenders, as long as it's within a certain time frame. And these time frames are always changing. Also, it's really up to FICO, and it's been as short as 15 days and as much as 45 days. I think in the last version, or the most version that the lenders use, FICO Classic 4, Beacon 5, it's about 45 days. You'll see each individual inquiry on the report, but they'll be grouped as one, okay? And the same thing will go. Now, if you go apply for a credit card, those aren't deduped. They don't allow you to rate shop. So if you apply for 20 credit cards, you're gonna have 20 different inquiries, okay? So a lot of times, I'll get a client that'll come in and say, my score dropped 100 points. It's because I went to that dealership and they ran it out to 30 different banks. Well, remember, mortgage, auto, and student loan inquiries are deduped. So again, you'll see all those banks that they ran it to, but they'll group them or they'll count them as one. Now, in your average FICO score range goes from 300 to 850. So inquiries or new credit account for 10% of that score. So there's 550 available points within that range. So basically, mathematically, even if you applied for 1 million credit cards, the most it can potentially affect your score is about 55 points. Again, that's the most. So usually when someone comes in and says that their credit score dropped 75 points or even 50 points, 40 points, most of the time it's not the inquiries. It can be a small part of it, but there's usually something else going on with the score, utilization or something like that. So general rule of thumb is just don't apply for things when you don't have to. You know, if you go to Target, they'll offer you the credit card for 5% off. Only something that you're really gonna need. And if you're serious about going to purchase a car or a home, go do your rate shopping within, I like to tell people, even 2 weeks, but a month should be okay. That way they will be deduped and they will be grouped together. I also get the question if we can delete inquiries. And my answer is anything can be deleted from a credit report if it's not meeting all the guidelines, all the laws outlined in FCRA, FDCPA, all these different laws that regulate the credit bureaus and the credit reporting system. But basically an inquiry, it's pretty black and white. You either applied or you didn't. There'll be the rare case where they didn't get proper authorization. That's pretty tough. Whenever you go to a dealership or a mortgage, I mean, they get the authorization. So we actually don't really fight inquiries. If it's something blatant to where they didn't apply and it's a mixed file or identity theft, then of course we'll fight those. So we really don't focus too much on inquiries. We definitely want to look at the other parts of the score, other things that could be affecting it. So that's pretty much it. Inquiry. There's not much to inquiries, guys. If you guys got any questions, let me know. I really just basically like doing Q&A because I want to know what you guys want to know. Let me see. Hey, Jessica. Will it help scores go back up after the 2 years of the inquiry and they roll off like in a vehicle? Oh, that's a good question. I didn't even cover that. Okay, so hard inquiries, they affect your score for 1 year. Okay, and they should fall off after 2 years. Again, with everything credit reporting, it should, right? Inquiries are pretty good. They usually fall off about after 2 years, but they'll only affect your score for about a year. Again, that's another reason we don't really focus on inquiries because they're not that big of a part of the score. Now we're talking about score here. A lot of lenders for different things, if they see a bunch of inquiries, not that it's affecting your score, but they don't like to see all of that. That's usually an indication of someone that maybe is in some financial distress if you're applying for 50 payday loans. So again, only 10% of the score. But again, remember, it's not score all the time, guys. As you guys know, the realtors and the mortgage lenders know, it's about the file and how the file looks. But as far as your score, 10% of the score, they affect you for a year and they should fall off after 2. All right. Anybody else have any other questions? If you do, or if you're watching this on the replay, just go ahead and post them in the comments. I'll try to get back to them. I'm gonna try to do more of these. So please post your questions in the group and I'll try to answer them. Any topics you may have. I'm gonna also do like a full-length webinar on the 5 parts of your credit score and go into depth in those. But if no one has any other questions, I'll just go ahead and sign off. Let me see. Oh, looks like that's it. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a good night.